they're actually trying to pressure AM as hard as possible when you look at it. You have the Venom on PlayHard, the Blightstone on the Kotl. You don't do this unless you really want to crush the lane.
Right. So you're looking at the Orb of Corrosion Medallion combo and just
yep,
like
pretty much. You don't really have to finalize the Medallion on Kotl. It's literally just this Blightstone minus armor in the laning stage plus Swashbuckle. It's not easy to deal with.
One of the things I'm kind of interested in, I really love doing this, is when one team plays a hero and then the next other team plays it. So I'm looking at Jaunuel on the Assassin. We saw good movements from Zenki. As much as he could do for a team that was behind that by that much, I thought his movements and his play was really good.
Yep.
So now, what I love doing in my mind, and I don't know if you guys at home do this at all either, but you take a look at that and then you compare it. Look at Jaunuel, how he's going to move around the map, how his play style. Something I'm always interested in. Games back to back.
It can be a little bit misleading too, because they're obviously played by different players in different teams.
Yeah. Chaos Nut was asking about you.
If you play it on position 4, and then someone else picks it up in your same team, then you can kind of see the differences in how the player is individually think. But if your team is doing mistakes, you're kind of forced into bad movements as a support. So it can be misleading, that's all.
Yeah. It's also interesting when you get to do it.
So far, I've been very satisfied with what I've seen from Vice as well. Like in that last game, supports were on point, rotating towards the rune.
Yeah.
Puck never could refill his bottle. They really made his life hard, even though he did well versus the DK mid. And right now, speaking of the Puck from the last game, Yopaj, he's 9-3. He's not extremely ahead. So, Bob this time around. Man, Mars is such a Bob hero.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just can imagine Mars being a Bob.
His name is Bob.
Yeah, that's just his name.
I agree with that. Interesting blink from Palos. I want to see the rune control again. Like, I want to see if they're able to keep Yopaj from getting any sort of like chance on these runes this second game. Like you said, the supports movements were really good, made his life really difficult considering the fact that even then, despite the fact that they were controlling the runes, I don't think he got a rune pre-10 minutes.
He did. They were controlling it mostly. Maybe he got one, but
maybe the 10-minute mark or the 8-minute, but like up to that, it felt like it was a lot of control from Vice if they're able to pull that.
So what happened on top lane as well is they allowed Dire to pull. They allowed Lice to actually pull the hard camp, but this is fine for them because they caught the tank. They just get so much out of him.
Yeah.
Look at Pango actually. When you look at CS, he's on 23. He's on top of the net worth right now. Banging, loving his life on top lane.
Very happy with what. Full, he'll clean it up. Meanwhile, Natsumi bottom. Last game too, he was eating a lot of pressure, but kind of turned potentially on Enryu. Bit in the face of Natsumi.
It's not the easiest lane you're playing versus level 2 Fade Bolt, which is different now. It's percentage based, right? It still makes your life harder. You're playing into an LC. That LC obviously can go easily, and rotations to the runes. This time around, not as good for Vice.
Yeah. You've already got that first rune. It was a regen rune. So bottle up. Feels really good when it's
we haven't seen way too many gyros mid. Maybe 1 or 2 games.
Here in the God's Rebuke. Oh, Bob! Playing aggressive, and it fits the style to just come in and kill off Yopaj.
Mars on Bob. It's destined. I'm telling you, it's destined. This guy should just be playing Mars mid.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, Gyro had that region. He also had a salve. He was feeling a little bit too confident that he won't get gone on. I just realized if I spear this, it's a kill, and he does it. Really well played by Bob.
The kind of things that you can't really be too content with, sitting that low, like knowing that Bob is a player that's going to play aggressive, and you're going to give him an opportunity, he's going to take it hit or miss. When he comes in, Zenki now without mana. PlayHard getting low with the battery assault ringing. One shot from dead.
I can't imagine a person named Bob being too aggressive.
Bob sounds like a desk job.
It's just a Bob, yeah.
That's Bob. He runs a fantasy league for the office, you know. If you want to join, give him $5.
One big thing for Bob this game is he already got his 6.
Yeah.
I would like to see this arena used mid.
Get some pressure out.
They could kill him even. They pop that arena, right?
There we go. There's the arena. Here it connects. Rocket Barrage coming in. Yopaj trying to survive, but Zenki's heals Cogs as well as the battery assault. Very fired. Not looking likely. Pushed by the Cogs and eventually dies.
This is it. It's
Swashbuckle return. Maybe a trade. Spear onto the low ground. Nicely done. Here comes the Nixus Axe and Bob dealing with a lot. Sidesteps the stun and now they kill PlayHard. Bob's winning the fantasy league right now.
Where was this before, Bob?
Yeah. Where was this? Well, he gets caught as well. Spear comes in. Bob with another one. They get all 3 kills over mid.
Bob King. If you give him Mars, this guy shines. It's a perfect combo. Really, that was very well played by them. Even though Clockwerk was a little bit late to catch the gyro, I worried he would be able to survive. He got there. He has his boots. He got there. He used the cogs and battery assault. Really, really well done. And now he's on the bottom lane as well.
These movements from Zenki both games, despite the fact that they lost game 1.
Yeah, they might get Natsumi here.
He's got the deal to try and help. There's the telekinesis back into the cogs, and Samael gets the kill with the Fate Bolt.
This is SEA right here.
In a nutshell.
In a nutshell, it doesn't matter. The top tier team of the league versus the bottom lowest tier team. Doesn't matter. If you play your cards right, you can always outskill the enemy.
Bob's a guy who likes to play cards.
Yeah, but his wife doesn't actually let him. So he plays cards, but he gets to do it like once or twice a month. You know, in the basement of his friends. And he probably tells the wife that he's just gonna watch a game.
But winning. Trusty Shovel picked up there for the Pangolier. Anti-Mage on that Battle Fury. They decided Advantage has a good lane to get a little bit dangerous for Neon. And right now, the net worth they're going well. All 3 lanes are going.
All 3 lanes are going well. And why? Because of mid. That's literally it. Because your mid lane wins so hard that everyone has to rotate with it. And then the outer lanes are free.
And the call.
I love how much they set up around that rune, and it's actually just top.
Yeah, it's top. It's an invis for PlayHard. Bob's here. He's got the area. He'll hit the spear,
another one.
and he'll get the kill.
And it's a trickle-down effect, because Anti-Mage right now is farming top lane, rightly. He's left alone. And this Pango, instead of staying top and dominating and pressuring, he's with his Orb of Corrosion, right, and Kotl with the Blightstone, he's forced to rotate twice now towards the mid lane, and both times he died, which left him minute 8:30, minute 8:40. He's still level 5. He doesn't even have Rolling Thunder.
It's going that well compared to the last.
This time around, we actually have to see if Neon are able to make a comeback. They definitely do have the heroes for that, but it won't be easy versus Vice if Vice continues pressuring them.
These are the mistakes that we thought maybe Vice would be able to counter in the first game, where they didn't execute well. Now, Neon are making mistakes, and well, Vice are taking advantage of them. Palos is coming bottom. They wanted to join that fight. It didn't exactly last long enough. Got the duel. They should have the damage, and they will. Dual victory.
They got the dual victory, but instant smoke. So they might catch someone else if anyone tries to defend this bottom tier 1. Or just rotate mid lane. Arena is up in 8 seconds.
Dire's middle tower is under
You can see that Yopaj is aware of it though. He's running towards the triangle. So this is good movement from him. And Natsumi as well. These 2 big cores, they're just hiding.
Dire's top tower
Not a great position to be in, but at least you're reading the moves.
Structures are fortified.
Not allowing yourself to fall.
This is where Neon's discipline has to be really demonstrated. They need to sit on the triangle, they need to sit on their high ground, and they need to force these errors from Vice. They can't really make moves on their own anymore.
Ooh. For a long-range speed with homing missiles coming in, as well as the fall down. You got 2 supports here ready to help. That homing missile will run, and on
Radiant's
Bob.
bottom tower.
But again, this is all while Palos is taking the bottom tier 1.
Dire's top
He's taking bottom
tower is
tier
under
1
attack.
with the help of Legion Commander, but Natsumi is farming the triangle. And now, let's see if Wise will feel pressured to go into the triangle. They're scouting it out with rockets constantly. But can they invade? I don't think they can.
Vendetta, oh, 2-man stun? Yeah, it's gonna land. Bonus are coming in. They're looking over, they've got the break onto Zenki. They'll get themselves the kill as well as the rocket barrage coming in onto Enryu. One more shot is all it takes, and it's a shield crash from PlayHard to lock down the other. And now they're rolling Thunder. Steals the swashbuckler, he'll roll in. And missiles coming through, and all of a sudden, PlayHard, he's got a triple. Going even further for Bob. Swashbuckle misses, but they're still thinking about it. They've got Yopaj rolling around the back. Homing missile coming in again. The run, even trying to get out here, but the arena, now the cogs under the tier 1 tower. Illuminate hits onto both these heroes. Zenki and Bob need to be a little bit sure about what they want here as homing missile comes in, and Zenki's life with the rocket barrage getting fully hit onto the Clockwerk. Overwhelming odds doesn't finish off Yopaj, and now they've got the swashbuckle.
Come on, spear him.
Slows up the Mars. Bob trying to find a way to get a spear, maybe get a kill on this one as he's starting to catch up. The spear lands, but it doesn't connect, and now he's in a bad position. Homing missile coming the other way, but with Yopaj low, he really doesn't want to move up the Mars. And they use that ult on the Jaunuel and get the kill on the Nyx Assassin Swashbuckle. Field crash coming in hard, PlayHard, and now he's got that mana held from the field, but they've got the duel out on Mikado. They're getting the kill on PlayHard as well as the field will take out 2. Now call down comes in as well as Yopaj now running as Enryu is on the way. Double damage picked up for the Gyrocopter. And this is where it finally settles down a little bit. The entire time though, Natsumi is farming.
Yeah, sloppy plays from both teams in that last fight, but Wise definitely coming out on top. By the way, minute 11, Anti-Mage has a Battle Fury complete. Although that whole team fight was extremely sloppy, scrappy. You saw Gyro diving really deep, getting cogged in. The blinding light was good, then the spear didn't come on time from Bob. Like, you can analyze that, but the big strategical importance in this game is Anti-Mage with the Battle Fury and Medusa just free farming. Medusa has that Yasha, but
so you see Bob actually took Yopaj and Zenki, Bob chasing, running, trying, overwhelming odds, not going to be enough. On live cam, the swashbuckle and the rocket barrage, PlayHard to get the kill into Palos. That'll slow down that anti-mage a little bit, giving the opportunity now for Natsumi to spread his net worth advantage up a little bit. Swashbuckle comes in, resolves the homing missile. Natsumi's got 3 heroes in.
A really good steal, by the way. Samael has mana burn. In this game, it's really good versus the Medusa. Like, you can use it on other heroes, obviously, but versus Medusa is the best. Get rid of that mana. Why did they move like they moved? Neon really showing moments of brilliance there, as you notice that AM has that Battle Fury completed. The moment he has the Battle Fury completed, you know he's going to be farming those stacks on AM. So you just go there.
It's again going back. Ganks, they're able to read the anti-mage is going to be on top of that. Now they've got a blink dagger on the Pango, an item I love on this hero when you're just trying to disrupt fights. Come in, rolling thunder, blink on top, and
it's that blink into Yule's build that we see very often into Shard, Pango. It will do wonders, or it should do wonders. Why did he get this blink? Because Kotal was recalling him every single fight, allowing him to get those last
there it
hits.
is, rolling thunder with the blink dagger. That's the debut of it. Samael, those trying to get into the field. One into the hook shot. Now rolling thunder hits on a two pressure text. Rubick is under attack. Trying to run, thinking about going after a duel, but inside the arena. Alternative stone, body stone, he's a statue. And now they put him in the grave.
That's very mythology friendly, I guess. Medusa making Mars turn to stone. Perhaps not the same regions, but you get my point. Yeah, one is Roman. Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Radiant's bottom tower is
They all
under
kind
attack.
of, you know,
Mixed together at some point. People. That would be a new, like, that's a neutral item I feel like is in Ice Frog. Juice's head, where you just get like a quick 1 second turn to stone, tier 3. Right?
or it could be some sort of taunt or something. If you kill a Medusa, a hero that just takes their head. I think that would be a little bit too much, but
under attack.
It's a bit
you never
over
know.
the top.
Oh, just a tiny little
It's too much
bit.
for Bob.
Bob is friendly. He wouldn't be using that cosmetic.
Dagger, soon BKB for Mars. Bob going BKB up in phase. Coming up onto Bob. PlayHard on the run. Here does connect. They might be looking for a duel, but a lot of damage on the lead commander. They're going to come through. Well, ends up dead, and Enryu, third fall. Bob got this.
Okay, some mistakes here. Pango did get picked off at least, which is nice. Natsumi just jumps on Koto, hits him twice. There you go, they killed the clock.
Yopaj getting the clock.
So,
Now dominating.
a little bit of comedy here. Palos jumping in front, hitting him twice and then trying to man with a full man.
All down, but helps Samael survive.
Dire are scanning.
Jaunuel. 2K lead now for Neon. Like, they're starting to really roll it back.
Also, the fact that Mage is... I don't mind this at all. He's trying to fight, but he's trying to fight when he really should be just farming. If Medusa is joining these fights, she's not farming, she's not using her time to farm those ancients, the triangle. As anti-mage, you can split push. You have that opportunity. You have even in a build of Galaxy and PTD now. Like,
Right.
you could be splitting constantly. I guess he's a little bit afraid of Nyx too. It's not really that hard to set up on an AM if you find.
Dota. PlayHard going, like said, to that Yules. This game is kind of taking a turn for the better. After maybe got him.
It's a triple kill that got him back into the game. Just got a triple kill out of nowhere.
Incoming!
Oh, pretty well.
Hook shot still comes through. That hits on the PlayHard. They might look for the duel. They do get it. There's the double stun. Bob trying to help win the duel, but it's not going to happen just yet. The Clockwerk comes through. It's going to disarm just the Luigi commander, but it does get on to these heroes. Missile. Now onto the Luigi. Call down with them. Stone Gate used. They're chasing. And they'll get the kill on Enryu as well. Samael, they look over the Clockwerk. He's on the run, but eventually the homing missile catches up with him. They'll get themselves a kill on the Zenki 3-for-1.
Every good move from Weiss gets punished because there's a Kotl on the map and he just recalls Natsumi to join the fight. Everyone else just TPs or already is there, but Kotl makes that real difference with the recall. I feel like Weiss should be perhaps smoking onto Natsumi. Natsumi is already too fat to kill. This Medusa has SNY completed plus an OP orb. How do you even kill him if you get on top of him? You won't certainly do it in an arena and duel. Maybe if anti-mage is there, but you don't want to commit all 5 heroes.
You want anti-mage.
Right now, definitely not mid. Has been stolen.
Rowan Thunder has been stolen, but they're right on top of Bob. Now Rowan Thunder coming out from Samael. It's not that Arcana Q, but now they've got the dust on Jaunuel. Feel charged up. That comes in. They've got the duel. Nyx Assassin low, but he wins the duel anyway. Enryu falls. Bob in trouble. Yopaj with him with that flat cannon hitting to multiple heroes. Kills Samael. I might get Bob, but he's able to blink away. Swashbuckle. Ooh, just on the edge. Is still not enough.
Jason.
Wait forward, shoot, crash, arena, and the spear committed. Bob trying to leave. Out of TP.
Wait, Bob had a kill there, I'm sure. If he wanted to trade, because if he goes for that,
Hook shot may not have needed the trade, but the stun comes in from the Nyx Assassin. Battery assault used. PlayHard surviving. Yopaj fall down and take out Zenki. Weiss are still putting numbers up, and it's just hurting them as they continue to lose these heroes.
yeah, because they're not decisive enough. Like Bob, if you catch that Pango, he's being hit by tier 2. It's a lot of damage. If you move in, he had his spells off cooldown. If he uses God's Rebuke, Pango is dead. Oh, don't do that.
Cool. Alright, we'll see if they can get it. Palos comes in with their Rolling Thunder, and now up in the air thanks to the Nyx Assassin. They stunned up Palos, and they'll get the kill on the anti-mage. They get way over aggressive. There are the tips.
I warned him, man, don't duel that. Like, that's not the duel.
They need to listen to you more.
Just look at this Medusa. He's now, what, 200 gold away from full Skadi SNY. That, because of the SNY, it doesn't even last as long. 25% status resistance. You just don't kill her.
Natsumi is confident enough that he's already...
I don't mind him. I don't see the way that Weiss kills him any longer.
Yeah.
You needed to slow down the Medusa way earlier. And if you do go on Natsumi, everything you've got has to go into that Medusa, right? Every single spell. But then you have Kotal as well.
Yeah. I mean, even with everything having to go on in Natsumi, it has to be Natsumi by himself. It can't be with the team there. Look at what they're able to accomplish to keep him alive.
Okay.
White makes it easy.
Let's go a step further. Even if he's alone and you drop everything onto this Medusa, I'm still not sure you kill him before he pops his ulti.
I'll give them the percent, 90%.
A very high percentage. I've heard that somewhere before. It didn't work out well,
but I'm confident this 9K lead, it's not all the time. But like you look at the graph, there was a lead there for Vice, and then bam, just Neon feel themselves.
They never had a big lead, right? Like a huge one, but they were in a driving spot, driving seat. They were making those rotations towards the mid lane.
Dire's top tower is under
has an
attack.
Anta completed, going straight into the BKB afterward.
So working on the
on one side, you're going to have a BKB.
Dire's top tower has
and
fallen.
that BKB won't really help you
Radiant
that much.
structures
That stone
are
gaze
fortified.
will still you won't be that great. At least you won't be stunned multiple times, but there you go, he's stunned now.
trouble call down, and now Palos
is under attack.
is away. This is towards the team. Neon need to be prepared to fight.
Pango just wasn't there on time. Devil actually used recall on him. Pango brings that extra control that they need to have. And this is it. They're going Rapier. If you're going Rapier, what do you need? You want the Aegis, exactly. Can Vice really fight this? They can try.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Who's up?
Look at the tier 1 on mid lane. This is something that I'm trying to explain to people as well. This tier 1, and now they smoke, but...
Did you get the spear though on the Nyx assassin? The steel spike carapace giving him an option. Goes in the lane. That's how he's doing. He's still able to survive. How is he getting away with this?
It's the first time that Yopaj. We didn't talk about Gyro's items at all.
Read it down. PlayHard though. He's fine. Stun onto this Mars. Misses the spear. Actually goes past PlayHard and hits on a Natsumi. Now they're moving forward. Blink forward from PlayHard, looking over at Bob, but well, let's go back to it.
Go back, stroll back into it. Two of them are dead. They won't be fighting any longer. So why is tier 1 so important? In the mid game, you want to be playing in the enemy jungle. The only way you can reach a Rosh pit from the enemy jungle while smoked up is through that tier 1, right? You don't want to go the other way around. It just opens up the map. You can also smoke into the triangle if tier 1 is dead. If it isn't, it kind of makes it very awkward.
Break and the chase. Home missile coming in a second. Now pop, but not matter. Dead to Yopaj, who is beyond God, like 10, 2, and 10.
He died those 2 times in the laning stage, and that was it.
He almost had the Bob kill score on 13-0-13. He was close.
13-0-13.
Unlucky kill score.
But it's Bob's name as well. Is he just
Squish them
unlucky?
together. Bob might be the name. We'll have to ask.
Radiant's top
10K
tower
lead
is
for
under
Neon
attack.
right now. Of course, a Medusa that is really feeling it. Already has the Sacred Relic, holding on to the Aegis. Just 1,000 gold away from a Demon Edge.
What do you do as anti-mage with BKB in the second fight? You will literally
Radiant's
pickle.
top tower
That's
is
it.
under attack.
One of the snakes on her head.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Snakes
about it.
laugh. Medusa could definitely use an
Radiant's
Archon.
top tower has fallen.
Could be cool.
Are scared.
She has a lot of sets already.
Top lane, Intimate, Bond, Rolling Thunder coming in. Got the continual lockdown, but it's again, he's trying to blink. Rocket Barrage just blinks for the homie missile, keeping up. Swashbuckle in. Now, missile on the other side. Okay. Steal the Spike Carapace. They get the kill on the
Dire's
Beal.
bottom tower is under
That's a
attack.
complete... no, not yet. 500 gold. 300 gold. It was a thing. He has the courier there already. It just waiting on the side shop. And this is it. This is the go time. Rapier completed in 3,
Precious
2.
bounty.
There we go. It's flying over. You have the Aegis still for how much time? For 2 minutes?
Long time.
Minutes and 40 seconds. Go and end the game. Or at least take one side.
25-minute treads.
It's a lot.
Radiant's top tower is
So
under
much.
attack.
And also you were playing in a game in which you were crashing in the lane. You died once, but you have the Kotal. I can't just say how much this matters. If the Speaker of the Light that will just running across the map, recalling the Medusa whenever it's necessary. You can there, he does it again, I believe. Yep. You're farming the triangle, you farm the Ancient, suddenly you're on the bottom lane where you need to be.
Uh-oh. Clockwerk spotted. Right? Zenki.
Radiant are scanning.
They have a creep wave, so he's just trying to creep
Dire's
skip here.
bottom tower is under attack.
These creeps go for the
Dire's
tower.
structures are
Do a
fortified.
glyph to try and clean up the creeps
Radiant
himself, but the
structures
counter
are
glyph
fortified.
comes in.
Dire's
They're
bottom
really
tower is
the way
under
they should be.
attack.
His mid lane.
Radiant's
mid lane is
middle
also
tower, Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
but they do have three creeps and a catapult, which is very important.
Keep it alive. Bottom lane though, Jaunuel. The duel. Mage here, spike parapets, locking them up. Dual damage just and they get the on the big success. But while this is happening, Medusa's just going for the tier 3 tower bot. They're gonna buy back on the Nyx assassin. They got the lead, so they're going to hard. But just like the fall down, Bob is over top of the S string. Now though, Rocket Rise with the damage.
Where did he go?
They get the throw on a Zenki very quickly. Yeah, where did he go? He popped like a pinata.
Has fallen.
Natsumi is the real tower in their base. It's not about these tier 3, tier 4s. Pretty much Natsumi just standing up front. And this one siege creep is what allows it. Literally, this one siege creep that survives, which allows them to be here.
Thunder being fainted for the moment. Creeps come in, trying to take out the siege creep. Alright, Screw comes in, hits on a PlayHard. Stone is meeting with BKB popped by Bob. Now on the high ground, maybe he can get something out of this.
Double kill?
Really double kill with the overwhelming odds coming through from Enryu. They do get one return as Natsumi gets the kill. Palos trying to fight into this. Now homie after Bob.
I feel like my cast is just talking about the pill or scam, but killing him is so important because if anyone else dies, they can buy back and then you recall them.
Enough. Backdoor is up for now.
They did not let the siege creep live. They needed to protect him more than their own allies. Okay, the Aegis actually has been just reclaimed.
But it's still only a 10k lead. Anthony is not neck and neck, but 10k is
It's not, it's not horrible, and they're doing what Weiss is actually doing exactly what they need to be doing. That's creep, skip, and buy yourself time. But Palos might be caught.
Palos, yeah, starting to start this off. Mana burn, Yopaj coming in, looking for the homing missile, blinks away. Now they're gonna stick with this. They've got the bullwhip. Jaunuel, he gets some speed, blink away again.
You don't
now
have
Radiant's
to.
bottom tower is
He
under
has a
attack.
BKB, he has a Manta as well to use versus this rocket. Better. Golden Tunic, not too bad at all. What does Natsumi have? Still Vambrace. They find the spider legs, you can give it to Medusa later on, he can drop the boots, he pulls 6 slotted.
That's a good way to get 50 gold, I just know. You throw a homing missile at the anti-mage, he reflects it back.
Such next lap. Don't kill the anti-mage, but get 50 gold, man.
Well, when you put it that way,
from
it
NA,
sounds really
you're from
stupid.
NA, aren't
Okay.
you?
If he gets away 50 gold, it's still something.
That's some NA magic right here happening. Now I understand the region and how you guys think.
I'm glad you're putting me up there with some pro players.
Well, they have to come from somewhere. It's not like they're important. They're playing there, right? Went through all the ranks.
Yeah.
No, this
Radiant
NA
Elven
straight.
Tunic picked up for Natsumi.
Bounty.
Pass on the map.
A butterfly very
Palos.
close.
Blink into the
bomb.
Through on a bomb. Homing missile's going to follow this up as well. They've got the BKB caught by bomb. They're trying to run with the Essence ring. Now they've got the Rubick down as well. The spear throw that's going to hit on the Pangolier. PlayHard. He's fine for now. Hookshot comes all the way in. That's going to lock up two. He takes so much damage. Palos is in, trying to kill off this Medusa. Kinesis, and now the damage onto the Legion Commander. Enryu's got PlayHard dropped. It's the Manamui that gets the kill. The Palos is locked up. He's killed off. Down for 95 seconds. No buyback. And this is surely an opportunity for Neon to finish the game.
He jumped in. He did get one kill onto the PlayHard, but then he thought he was able to do more, which he really wasn't. He was also low on mana.
He's not going to have buy.
Dire's middle barracks.
Nowhere near.
This is Megas right here. At least Megas. And I don't think Natsumi is going to leave their base after. Has the butterfly completed too, plus the tunic as well on his side of the map. On his team, that is.
Play it safe, go back for us. Here's the timing coming up close. They don't have to, but they could. Especially when they're not seeing anti-mage fine.
Yeah, they could, but they won't.
He gets low, immediately drops. That's a quick kill there, and I mean, he's got buyback. The question is it really even enough to put up a defense? Hook shot. Doing anything of importance on this? No glyph. Trying to buy some time.
But they have 30 seconds away from AM. Mars could buy back when he come down. He has his ulti as well. You can pop that arena to prevent it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But if you're wise, it feels bad, man. You know, like, you're in this league. You haven't won a series yet.
Dire's ancient is under attack.
Execution, right? Yeah.
I think this is
Dire's ancient is under attack.
the bottom team.
Yeah, LBZS and Magma are...
Well, Magma got one.
Magma versus
LBZS.
LBZS.
Dire's ancient
Still sad for Rise because they're on the bottom. It's not getting any easier for its matchups are just really tough. Yeah.
It comes to a point where you need to maybe start changing your outlook and thinking of this as a growing experience, using every game you can to get some experience under your belt and make something happen. Just all that comes from the cutter, bring it down as well as the blue coming in, but the Legion Commander taking a lot of damage to get the kill to Zenki as well as Enryu. Gonna win the chicken dinner there for the side of Neon. They're trying to run, they're trying to get back into the base, but it's not going to matter. GG is called. 3 heroes gone. Anti-Mage can't do anything. Make it a 4 double kill for Natsumi. 4 heroes without buyback. And of course, the GG was called. So Neon will take the 2-0 over Vice. And both games making it look pretty simple.
We have our first major